One of the issues of the illegal immigration problem is that they take up state resources. State money goes to fund criminals. So in the Show Me state, Missouri, they're trying to make sure taxpayers do not support illegal immigration. They're barring illegals from all public jobs. And state troopers are being told to check the immigration status of all suspects they take to jail. Senator Scott Rupp is a Missouri state senator and joins us now. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
I guess you got tired of waiting for Washington to act, right?
That is exactly the case. Governor Matt Blunt said we are not waiting for Washington to act. We are going to start dealing with this problem here in Missouri, and that's what he's done.
Now, is it a real problem? Have you found that there are illegals working on projects that the state is using taxpayer money to fund?
Yes, we've had that twice in one of our biggest suburban populations. We've had illegals either arrested or suspected at a state-funded, low housing complexes that are being developed with state tax dollars. So it has been a problem. It is going on, and we're dealing with it. And
I understand that one of the ways that you're going after these employers and making them really do the diligent check of their legal status is to put in a provision into the contract saying that you can automatically cancel the contracts if they have illegal aliens on the workforce, correct?
That is correct. And what Governor Matt Blunt has done with his actions yesterday is he has put all people that are receiving any type of state tax-funded project or involved in it 30 days to send their I-9s along with 2 forms of identification to the state so that we can start randomly checking these sites to make sure that they are keeping up their promise.
Now, it's one thing, you know how these big projects go. It's one thing to check the contractors, but then they have all these subcontractors. Are they going to be held to the same standards?
They are, and that is a key thing that Governor Matt Blunt has done is he has included the subcontractors, any contractors, the developer, everybody that has touched this project does have to comply with this new order from the governor. And going after the subcontractors and things of that nature, also keeping them held accountable is how a lot of them were getting away with it. But Governor Matt Blunt said, not in Missouri. If you're receiving any type of benefit from this taxpayers, you will not be using illegal immigrant labor.
And I understand that in the wake of the killings of a couple people in New Jersey by an illegal immigrant who had been deported, who had been arrested, and all sorts of things, but was still out on the streets, the governor also decided to, in essence, deputize your state troopers. What will they be doing now?
What they're going to be doing is we've reached out to the federal government and tried to get a new status that would allow us to deputize our water patrol and our highway patrol to allow them to enforce the immigration federal laws that are on the books. Currently, the state and local law enforcement cannot enforce those laws. They have to wait for the federal government to show up, and eventually, if they ever do, we don't know if they will. So we're saying rather than wait on the federal government to send an immigration official, if we pull over a truck of 20 illegal immigrants, we can call our local law enforcement that's been deputized, and they can enforce those federal laws that we desperately need enforced all across America.
All right, State Senator Scott Rupp, and I know that you have a very, very important announcement later on today. I am not going to announce it here on national TV, but I'll tell you what, good for you. It's something that a lot of people around the nation will hope that their own state follows suit on. We'll tell folks about that tomorrow.
Governor Blunt has been a real leader on this, and we're looking forward to his announcement later today.
Now, a lot of Americans are frustrated. Thank you.
Thank you.
A prank played on